Hiya Ray, great to see you again on the range yesterday and continue working on your game. Just a quick recap on the key points. I mean, first of all, progress you've made over the past 3 weeks has been tremendous. The swing overall from down the line, nice takeaway, much better use of the elbows at that point. Slightly across the line, but nowhere near as much as we used to be. And like I said, to get that better now, what I'd like to see you do is just occasionally stop at the top of your backswing and flatten that left wrist out, just to get that shaft moving a little bit more onto a laid off position. But having said that, considering the position you were in a few weeks ago, that's a tremendous effort. From the top of the backswing now, you can see as you're coming into impact, shaft much more in line, slightly behind the hands, brilliant. Not out in front of them, and this club used to be over here somewhere. Massive improvement. Now as you're coming into the ball, you're attacking it from the inside, hitting out the golf ball with very little club face rotation and just hitting draws for fun yesterday early on in your session. Really the key point I was getting at yesterday was that occasionally you do catch the ground behind the ball or hit a push cut. In order for you to police that, you need to tighten up the swing position that we see here. So P6 needs to be tightened up a little bit just before impact when the shaft's parallel to the ground on the downswing. What we're seeing here now is a release point that's quite a long way behind the golf ball. A right arm that's started to sort of expand a little bit too early, and we can see some daylight there between your right arm and your side, so your arms are starting to release the club a little bit too much, which if left unpoliced can cause the player to bend the swing path to the left a little bit too much. So what we've done here now is we've put a cane down on the floor, and the idea of this drill is to put the club on top of the cane and then to hit in front of the cane. So there's no ball involved in this exercise. Great warm-up drill for you. The other suggestion we made at setup, just briefly, was pushing those elbows together more at setup. That gets your posture much better. As you go back, very similar backswing. As we start down now, because we're trying to hit in front of that line, we tend to get everything just a little bit tighter in at this position. So you can see now, release point much more over the top of the golf ball. Left arm running much more in line with the right thigh. Right arm expanding at the correct rate. No daylight between the two. And from there, you're never going to hit it fat. As you come through impact, you're going to get much more shaft lean, which is a sign that you're hitting out at the ball for longer. And then as you come through, because there's no fear of hitting the ground behind the ball, the arms can be a little bit straighter in the through swing. You can see there that the elbows don't divide as much in the through swing. It's as much a warm-up drill or a conditioning drill as anything for you, Ray. The swing's coming on a treat, and I think this season is going to be your breakthrough. Good luck with it, and we'll look forward to working with you again in a couple of weeks' time. Well done.